just needed time to do what I had to do. Caught in the light, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I won't ever know. But here when I'm alone, automatic weapons on the floor, but who can you call? My down bitch, one who live by the code. This was some shit aside, get it in on the road, about a grind time. Pink bottles of rolls, exotic red bottles, soul body, glitter and gold. Following from the films, from following in a rental. I love a nasty girl, swallow what's on the menu. I'm running trouble up when you get it out of state. Need a new safe, cause I'm running out of space. Y'all break checks and I'm somewhere out of space. In my two-seater, she the one that I would take. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Caught in the light, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I won't ever know. But here it goes. Fast where it's all about that money bag. Never fresh, you take it there, it ain't no coming back. Top down, right, niggas where she wanna be. That's my goals, time forward right in front of me. Every time we fuck up souls, take a hold of me. A nigga like Boogie, that pussy be controlling me. That thing keep calling. Fuck maintain, boy, I gotta keep ballin'. Big bombs keep coming. James Bond, pop clutch, 100. I just needed time to do what I had to do. Caught in the light, I can't let it go. Whether that's right, I won't ever know. But here it goes. See, everything time is a going on, everybody's rushing. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friend. In the front seat, in the back seat. Gotta make my mind up. They cannot Everybody look forward to the weekend. Friday, Friday, it's now Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Party, 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 fun, fun, fun. Looking forward to the weekend. So sit in the backseat, get a front seat. I'm riding that lane, with a car up on my side. This pocket is over, get in front of me. It's 10 o'clock, it's time for the beat. The time is Friday, it's a weekend. We gonna have fun. Thursday, what's Thursday? Thursday, yeah, it's Friday, Friday. We so excited, we so excited. We're gonna have a whole day. Tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards. I don't want to think it. Ladies, y'all, Taylor, hey. boy, even just for a day. I roll out of bed in the morning and throw on what I wanted and go. Drink it with the guys and chase after girls. I kick it with who I wanted, and I never get confronted for it, 'cause they stick up for me. If I were a boy, I think I could understand how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts. When you lose the one you wanted, 'cause he's taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. If I were a boy, I would turn off my phone, tell everyone it's broken, so they think that I was sleeping alone. I put myself first and make the rules as I go. 'Cause I know that she'd be faithful, waiting for me to come home. Come home. If I were a boy, I think I could understand. Oh, how it feels to love a girl. I swear I'd be a better man. I listen to her, 'cause I know how it hurts. When you lose the one you wanted, they're taking you for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. It's a little too late for you to come back. Say it's just a mistake. Think I would keep you like that. If you thought I would wait for you, you've gone wrong. But you're just a boy. You don't understand. You don't understand. Oh, it feels to love a girl someday. You wish you were a better man. You don't listen to her. You don't care how it hurts. Until you lose the one you wanted, you're taking her for granted, and everything you had got destroyed. But you're just a boy. Give it to me right now. Give it to me right, give it to me. the right way, baby. Yeah, we just hang out. Show me how. It's the wrong way. Screw my 9 to 5 today. You gonna be my holiday. I'm doing me right now. You're doing me right now. Hands are ready for overtime. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. Doing me right now. Doing me right now. I don't even know what to do with myself. Give it to me, I promise I won't tell. The right way, baby. We're just hanging out. My hands ready, show me how. It's the wrong way, baby. I got quality right here. Just roll the cars up and disappear. I don't even know what to do with myself. Give it to me, I promise I won't tell. The right way, baby. We're just hanging out. Show me how. It's the wrong way, baby. I don't even know what to do with myself. Give it to me, I promise I won't tell. The right way, baby. We're just hanging out. Show me how. It's the wrong way, baby. There was no second guessing. You were mine, baby, I was yours. Like a charm to a bracelet. You were all I've been waiting for. Had to wonder if I met you in a past life. I let go. Cause kissing you is like breathing for the first time. Long in lies, followed by alibis. Arguments led to fights, fights went through the night. But I stood by your side every single time. Still willing to try. Cause I realized shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. Shit happens, shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. See, whatever don't kill us makes us stronger. So we stick it out just a little bit longer. Shit happens, shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. Going back to where we started. You're my lover and my best friend again. If the sky comes a falling, I'll ride or die till the very end. I never thought about somebody who could treat me right. But then, if I've been up, I found out about the other night. Shit happens, shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. Shit happens, shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. See, whatever don't kill us makes us stronger. So we stick it out just a little bit longer. Shit happens, shit happens, shit happens, shit happens. But as the seasons start to change and emotions rearrange, we begin to point the blame. But baby, I'ma love you anyway. See, whatever don't kill us makes us stronger. So we stick it out just a little bit longer. Shit happens. Changing lanes and talking on the phone, driving way too fast. The interstate's jammed with gunners like me, ain't coming in fast. Somewhere in the race we run, coming undone, days go by. I can feel flying like a hand out the window in the wind. Cars go by, it's all within you. Never started living right now. Days go just the other night, I watched the world flash by. Headlights, taillights, and bumper to on my side. Somewhere in the rush out there, losing ourselves, days go by. I can feel flying like a hand out the window in the wind. Cars go by, it's all within you. Better start living right now. Days go days go by, I can feel flying like a hand out the window as the cars go by. It's all living, better start living, better start living, better start living right now. Days go by, I can feel flying like a hand out the window as the cars go by. It's all within you. Better start living right now. Days go Tell you what it is. I love something. Tell me what he really means to me. I love something. That's what you mean to me. If you could love, I can hear your voice of Jesus singing to me. I love you with an everlasting love. I do. That's why I sing the way I do. You are the song in my soul. I feel unhappy. I am so sad. I lost the best friend that I ever had. She is my baby. I love her so. But it's too late now. I've let her go. We shared the years, we shared each day. I love you, Daddy, but I found my way. You know the world is an evil place. My baby's grown now. She's found her way. Took so long to realize, and I can still hear his last goodbye. Now all my days I will with you. Wish I could go back and change the shade.
Welcome. This is the Late Late Show of BT, where reviews with security and law are being provided to you, the public. We are using the beat, and that's all of the beat stations. And our publishings are going to include Vogue, June 2015, Family Circle, June 2015, Time, May 2015. So we are going to go to the beat and begin what we always begin, 106.5, Virginia. All right, so again, our publishings are Vogue, June 2015, Family Circle, June 2015, and Time, May 25th, 2015. We are introducing a new segment, Pussy Potpourri. Because it's not specifically in the framework of Late Late Show with BT, but so basically this is what Pussy Potpourri is going to be about. It's for those issues that are not specifically in the framework of the Late Late Show with BT, but still there's something interesting or seemingly noteworthy to share. And why Pussy Potpourri? Because frankly, what do you want to keep what is not directly connected or relevant to your pussy out of your pussy, away from your pussy? Pussy Potpourri. So we have some beyond serious topics. And we're going to begin with Chris Burden. Chris was an American, and I am a Serbian, but we were both citizens of the same artistic country. Robert Kraft, New England Patriots owner, defending quarterback Tom Brady in the wake of his 4-game suspension related to Deflategate. And then we have Lightbox. And here is the Lightbox. So those are our beyond serious topics. And we're going to go right into our news and topics with a photograph by Eric Bowman and Virginia Smith. So the photograph is in Virginia Smith, but this is. Yet therein lies pensive magic, which suggests that below the exotic veneer, extraordinary though it may be, simplicity may be the truest luxury of all. True blue. A beauty note. Robert Sullivan. They were homeschooled by their mother, a Midwesterner who had met her husband while backpacking in his native Peru. Their father, a Hare Krishna follower, had a vision. He planned on having 10 children who would grow their hair long and live, in the words of one son, like a tribe. An aspiring filmmaker, she caught up to them and began a conversation, the very first person to be let into their insular world. So enamored of the cinema were they that they began acting out scenes, creating elaborate props and costumes, each ingeniously fashioned from quotidian materials like yoga mats and Velcro, recalling George Steiner's description of classical art as art by privation, creativity defined by limits. They like things to be exact, says on the day I visit the brothers in the family's apartment. In this, he displays a Scotch tape and cardboard mask is the Bane mask. That made me believe that something was possible, he says in the film. It would be a spoiler to describe what happens next. Mukunda means giver of freedom in Sanskrit, but suffice it to say there would be no going back to their former way of life. The Wolf Pack is an anthropological study charting the six brothers in the moments they step from one world into another, and as such, it evokes both early documentary work and Michael App's 7 Up series. What's maybe more astounding than the story of one family isolated in a city of 8 million is how beautiful this documentary is and how life-affirming. Although one senses darker currents, there are no accusatory talking heads, no tabloid details. They are unfailingly gracious and remarkably open, not just to outsiders, but to themselves, it seems, as they navigate jobs, apartments, in the future. It kind of feels like a caterpillar and a butterfly, says of their before and after lives. I think this is just the beginning of all the things that we are going to see them doing for years. One of my friends has kids, a boy and a girl. They make me want to be a parent so bad. And that was Robert Sullivan. So here's a photograph by Tim Walker. Into the blue. The line of beauty. Photograph, photography by David Sims. As Ted 2 hits the big screen, Amanda Seyfried gears up for her stage debut in a sizzling two-handler from, and this is by Jonathan Van Meter with photography by Mario Testino. Granted, she has been hugging me hello and goodbye over the past several weeks that we've been meeting. But there is something extra intense about this hug that seems to say, oh, thank God. It made it fun for me, she says, but then I watched it and was like, that is not what I want to promote myself. The fact that it's off Broadway and the character is a beautiful 29-year-old certainly doesn't hurt. In the rehearsal room, Seyfried and her co-star, an accomplished stage actor known for his work on TV in the newsroom in The Slap, along with Silverman and LaBute, are sitting around a big square table picking apart every line of dialogue. Because this is a morning after play about two people who got drunk at a wedding reception had sex for the first time, and because the scene they are working on is one in which Seyfried appears nude, tries to initiate intimacy, and is rebuffed by her lover. The assembled group is in the midst of a very specific conversation about oral sex, as in what situation would cause a man to turn down a blowjob from a very beautiful naked woman he is wildly attracted to. But then he flips back a few pages in the script and cites one of Seyfried's lines. We already got pretty crazy there, except for the butt. The playwright, who has been labeled American theater's reigning misanthrope, is perhaps most famous for In the Company of Men, a play about two businessmen who romance a deaf woman for the sole purpose of humiliating her. In The Shape of Things, which premiered in London with Paul Rudd, and also trafficked in the idea of love as an instrument of cruelty. And although this play, 90 minutes of real-time conversation between balance on the head of a pin, as Silverman puts it, features two people sparring, modern-day sex negotiations, and a lot of tricky backpedaling, it somehow also manages to offer some hope. She has such an expressive face, those eyes are quite dazzling, and a stillness that I think the best film and TV actors have, he says, to be able to stand there and let us see into you. There's a layer of insecurity that this brings out, of course, but I am trying to throw it away, she says. Although I can't really, because insecurity, a little bit of it, is always important for any actor. Seyfried has an unusual presence, a way of being both deeply engaged and full of curiosity while also seeming to drift off somewhere else. After a break shooting a film in Pittsburgh, she stopped off in New York City, where she has an apartment in Greenwich Village, to see a golden brown Australian shepherd. Then flew to London for 3 days for work, then back to New York for a meeting, then to LA for 1.5 hour of work that I tried to get out of, then back to Pittsburgh, then New York, then here. They met through friends a few years ago and have been together since the summer of 2013. It was a beautiful picture of a snail, and the caption said, "Effing move." Though this is a relatively young relationship, she talks about who is 36 as if they've been together for many years. I really do have my own identity, both inside and outside the relationship, if that makes any sense. One of the things Seyfried have in common is that they both are very close to their families. I would like my life to be the same as it is now, but with a little less stress and a little less work. Lately, she's been talking a lot about being more careful with the project she chooses. It is a farm with horses and a tractor and caretaker. And when she talks about these details, you can hear a little regret in her voice about the fact that at the moment she's too busy to enjoy it. She's with the best guy and it's going to be great, better than my own party. All the attention is going to be on her and I'm going to slip away and enjoy myself. Seyfried's sister, 3.5 years older, lives in LA, and after working in special effects for film, she is now studying to be a veterinarian technician. From the beginning, when she was a teenager on daytime soaps and up until Mamma Mia, she tended to play the very essence of innocence. Maybe that's why, when I asked Seyfried what she considers to be her first grown-up role, she cites the Adam Egwin erotic thriller, Chloe. That role led to her getting cast in Lovelace, in which she turns in a performance that she rightfully considers to be the thing she's proudest of. Directed, the film did terribly in theaters, but has since had a steady video-on-demand life thanks to great word of mouth. On June 26th, much anticipated, opens with the foul-mouthed teddy bear now getting married to his human girlfriend and trying to have a baby. His best friend, John, Mark Wahlberg, providing the sperm. In keeping with the brand, it promises to be good, clean, politically correct, and family fun. She's so great and funny and lovable, and that I am hoping that this is that movie. It doesn't have to be so scary, she says. And though Seafried has a beautiful singing voice and even writes songs, one of which, Little House, she sings while playing the guitar in a homemade video on YouTube, she has no interest in releasing an album. She sounds both exhausted and exhilarated, having just flown back from LA to do reshoots. But then she says, Seth gave me a note yesterday and I didn't really agree with it, and that's just nice to have an opinion about it. She also tells me that they have moved from table readings of the play to the stage. It must be more than a coincidence that the actresses Seafried admires are all wisecracking dames, women who on screen in reality seem braver than most, larger than life. I was watching her do that and I was like, why am I not better? I should be better, and I think I might be getting better. Well, you definitely been included with our couples. So that's a sign of getting better, or what was the here is that? Let's see. Why am I not better? I would say that you definitely are better because you're included with our couples. And I think I might be getting better. I guess that's a good thought. But again, you know, with the couples, that is what we have with regards to you and getting better. Beautiful summer. So Mark Guiducci. It's hard to say which seems more improbable, that singer-songwriter took up the guitar only 4 years back, or that less than 12 months ago he was still washing dishes in Fort Worth, Texas, his hometown, playing live shows at a local bar every Tuesday night. 2 years ago, I made a decision to be consistent with this sound, referring to his retro soul music, achieved in part by using vintage equipment, including a tape machine that once belonged to the sound man. And we're gonna go back to the beat, 106.5. So I guess before we go on to, I would say this with regards to Sick Ride and the couples, because we acknowledge that everyone's like it's kind of like a reorganization, a restructuring, if you think of it like that. And receiving the justice that you need with regards to like your mind, your body, and your spirit. But we have like opportunity when it comes to volunteerism, or working with our volunteerism, with the Late Late Show with BT. That's what's kind of was put here for not just you, but for that couple. But moving on with news and topics, John Powers, when Law's character disappears after meeting an arms dealer's venomous daughter, Susan is sent to Paris in mortifying middle American disguise, ghastly hair, cat t-shirt, to suss her out with help from her pal, played by the nifty British comedian, and interference from a strutting fellow spy, gleefully skewering his macho persona. Writer-director Paul Feig infuses the action with the same smart, verbal, slyly feminist sensibility he brought to Bridesmaids. And that was with John Powers. So here's a photograph by Mario Testino. Tim Jolliffe out of Seattle, Washington, shares, what a pleasure it was to view the beautiful editorial spread styled and photographed. This was an issue that made me proud to be a subscriber. Speaking of Light Brigade and March. Will you let me be the guy you drink bourbon with and the guy you throw great parties with, even when we don't invite anyone? Tiffany and Company. In 1986, when General Electric bought NBC, Letterman showed up at GE headquarters. Michael Moore's style with the fruit basket and got rebuffed at the door. Oh, this is going to be fun to work with these people, isn't it? It was a talk show, sure, with a monologue and guests and music, Paul Schaefer combining both the roles. In David Foster Wallace's short story, My Appearance, an actress is coached on how to see on late night. Laugh in a way that's somehow deadpan. And all of that was regarding David Letterman's Late Show. Behind the music. Now for Michael Schur. In the past, scientists have found that rats exposed to THC in their youth will show changes in their brain in adulthood. The same drug that seems relatively harmless in moderation for adults appears to be risky for people under age 21 whose brains are still developing. Pot studies must pass intensive review by the U.S. Public Health Service, a process that has delayed and thwarted much research for more than 15 years. A little brain science 101. Human gray matter contains around 86 million neurons, a type of cell that essentially talks to other cells in the brain through electrochemical processes. The more we investigate the hidden recesses of the brain, the more it seems like practically every neuron either releases endocannabinoids or can sense them using cannabinoid receptors, explains Gregory Dirtman, a neuroscientist and endocannabinoid researcher at Florida's Eckerd College. Cannabinoids like CBD may be thought of as neuroprotectants, that is, brain protectors. PTSD researchers are keen to crack the cannabinoid code because the compounds appear to play a role in extinguishing unpleasant memories. Part of what happens with PTSD is that the brain's stress buffers have been blown out by trauma. In the years to come, researchers may yet find genetic markers that predispose people to pot-induced psychotic reactions, map out the specific ways in which THC changes the brain, and find new medicines for some of the most intractable illnesses. That was Michael Schur. Be the backup they need, united in the war against veteran suicide. More than a century after it was built, the Panama Canal grows to take bigger ships. And this photograph is by George Steinmetz. Michael Morrell. Extremists inspired by ideology consider themselves to be at war with the U.S. They want to attack us. ISIS is putting the territorial integrity of both Iraq and Syria at risk, and a further collapse of either or both of these states could easily spread throughout the region, bringing with it sectarian and religious strife, humanitarian crises, and the violent redrawing of borders, all in a part of the world that remains critical to U.S. national interests. ISIS now controls more territory in Iraq and Syria than any other terrorist group anywhere in the world. ISIS added Syrians and foreign fighters to its ranks, built its supply of arms and money, and gained significant battlefield experience fighting regime. Together with the security vacuum in Iraq and alienation of the Sunnis, this culminated in ISIS's successful blitzkrieg across western Iraq in the spring and summer of 2014, when it seized large amounts of territory. These foreign nationals are getting experience on the battlefield, and they are becoming increasingly radicalized to ISIS's cause. Somewhere between 3,500 and 5,000 jihadist wannabes have traveled to Syria and Iraq from Western Europe, Canada, Australia, and the US. They will increasingly target ISIS's enemies, including us, and they will increasingly take on ISIS's brutality. And we saw the extreme violence play out just a few weeks after that when another ISIS-affiliated group in Libya beheaded 21 Egyptian Coptic Christians. Has inspired such U.S. attacks, the Fort Hood shootings in late 2009 that killed 13, and the Boston Marathon bombing in spring 2013 that killed 5 and injured nearly 300. He is the author of the new book, The Great War of Our Time, the CIA's Fight Against Terrorism, from Al-Qaeda to ISIS, from which this was adapted. Michael Morrell. And back to the beat, 106.5. Sophistication off the beaten path, or journey to St. Martin in the West Indies and rediscover the Caribbean way it was meant to be enjoyed. You can learn more at pearlseacruises.com. Beaches, Turks, and Caicos Resort Villages and Spa. Located on a 12-mile stretch of white sand beach in Grace Bay, Providenciales, Beaches, Turks, and Caicos Resort Villages and Spa has earned its reputation as one of the leading family beach resorts in the world. Beaches, Turks, and Caicos offers a wide range of luxurious accommodations in 4 distinct villages: the new Key West Luxury Village, Italian Village, French Village, and Caribbean Village. Beaches, Turks, and Caicos features attractions for the whole family, including a 45,000 square foot water park, clear turquoise waters, an Xbox Play Lounge, Scratch DJ Academy, a teen disco, Caribbean adventure with the Sesame Street program, Red Lane Spa, and more. And here's a visual. So Melissa Niffick, Associate Food Editor. Melissa Niffick, Associate Food Editor. Keep it green. To maintain the leaves' vibrant color, blanch them, drop in boiling water for 10 to 15 seconds, and submerge in a bowl of ice water. The Blender Girl lets users of her new app punch in their mood, say sluggish, their need, detox, and what they crave, clean and green. The results are a choice of 100 recipes, each with 3 optional boosters. The Blender Girl Smoothies app. You can get that for about $5. So we are Audible only on YouTube for anyone who's having problems with Bambuser, and we are on Bambuser if you're having problems with YouTube. So Michael Terrell of Rack 'em Up. That Texas rib sauce, bring to a boil. Coffee molasses St. Louis style ribs. Place marinade in a saucepan, bring to a boiling boil, and cook 3 minutes. Pepper-studded cornbread, stir in buttermilk, egg, and butter until dry ingredients are just moistened. Spoon batter evenly into prepared skillet. And that root beer baked beans. Remove bacon to a cutting board and coarsely chop. Add onion to baking dish. Reduce the heat to medium and cook 5 minutes until golden brown. Bring to a simmer and transfer the dish to the oven. And here's a shot on location at Beaches, Turks and Caicos Resort Villages and Spa. So type B, ask yourself how much is enough, both money and material goods. How much is enough? Big ticket picks. Well, the battery lasts 17 hours. An ear cup swivel and fold flat to toss in a gym bag or a backpack. And here's a visual. So only the best make the American Kennel Club's list of most popular breeds of 2014. Different as can be, these 5 pups really got tails wagging. Photography, David A. Land. The best time of day is sunset, when friends drop by for cocktails. A get-together doesn't have to be perfect, just fun. Same photographer, David A. Land. Trendy tribal hits the waves in a rash guard for major sun protection and style. The Bold and the Beautiful. Photography, Michael David Adams. Beach Beauty. Shot on location at beaches, Turks and Caicos resort villages, and spas. So go behind the scenes at MasterChef. You can visit FamilyCircle.com/MasterChef to enter for your chance to win. And summer is still a few weeks away, but it's high time to make sure you have the perfect bathing suit. Those are our news and topics. And we're gonna go to the beat, but leave 106.5. And I don't know, maybe we should head out to the Southwest, 105.5. What do you think is next? The Pussy Potpourri. So again, this is, because I have added some things that wasn't quite in our segments, but it was either interesting or it seemed kind of noteworthy. So this is for that. And what do we have? The world's first Hello Kitty restaurant will officially open, or it did open June 1st in Hong Kong. Its menu includes a lot of different things. So we mentioned that my free bitch has a Facebook page, and so I pulled it up, and put some images. Evidently, there's a restaurant. This may have been the first restaurant, but there's cafes as well. So I'll put some of those wonderful images on my free bitches Facebook page. And then this Kiss Me Kate is in our Pussy Potpourri. And another new segment, which is untitled, but it's for the couples. We have 2 selections. So this is for Sharon Needles and LaShawn Beyond. I'm gonna do her Let's All Die. And just because, coming into becoming more aware in this, security industry, and especially when it comes to like what comes out, like that security of communication and views and vibing, and just, how to communicate with people, and again, just vibing, um, and caring about their perception and how they perceive things and how they take it in. And even when they perceive it, even when the potential is there for them to perceive it in a certain way, just staying within what you have with security and law. And because of that, I think doing Sharon Needles' Let's All Die is very, very appropriate. Just because, if someone, before if I would have heard that, I would have been thinking like, you'll probably get it after I do it, or when I do it. I would have just been like, why would you want to like assemble people for that? But being with security and law is something that I get, and because of that, this is Sharon Eagles. Let's All Die. What's on my eyes? It doesn't die. Don't ask me why. Ask me why not. Everything doesn't die. Everything needs to die. Don't ask me why. Ask me why not. You can never read your own obituary. Being dead isn't being alive. Black is black, 'cause this light is too bright. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. Don't believe in the eye, I believe in the dirt. Don't ask me why, ask me why not. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they would die for. Reason to survive. No one gets out alive. I'm being, isn't being alive. Black is black, 'cause this light is too bright. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. Ladies and gentlemen, the best day of my life was the day I was born, because that was the day that I started dying. That isn't being alive. Black is black, 'cause its light is too bright. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. Let's all die, let's all die, let's all die. So that was for a couple, Sharon Needles and LaShawn Beyond. And this one is for Jessica Lopez and Whoopi Goldberg. Did I say Jessica? Gosh, what is the difference between Jessica and Jennifer? It's not that much of a difference, right? But this is Jennifer Lopez and Whoopi Goldberg. Dino que pasó, se te olvidó mi nombre, hoy aquí yo no te importa más. Yo te conozco bien, tus ojos no lo esconden, estás diferente y máxima. Si nuestro amor nos da más, así como se fue yo vendrá. Si hace como tu amor, te quedan las caritas que clavé en tu piel. Amándote, si hace como tu amor, me quedo con la fuerza de poder tener a quien quiera. El tiempo que te di no fue tiempo perdido. Yo me quedé con lo mejor de ti. Me diste una ilusión, un sueño, un destino. La fe que me faltaba por vivir. Si nuestro amor no da más, así como se fue, yo vendrá. Si hace como tu amor, te quedan las cosillas que grabé en tu piel. Amándote, si hace como tu amor, me corro con la fuerza de poder tener a quien quieres. Si hace como tu amor. Si hace como tu amor. Oh, si necesitas algo de mí, yo estoy aquí. No fuiste solo uno más. Algo más me advertís, tu amor. Te quedan las cosas que grabé en tu piel. Amándote, si ya se acabó tu amor. Me quedo con la fuerza de poder tener a quien quiero. So that was Jennifer Lopez, and that was for Jennifer Lopez and Whoopi Goldberg. And so we are going to our fashion and art showings, and we're going to start with those that might have a question. And we have Mills regarding Simon. And for our regular fashion and art showings, we have photograph, Eric Bowman. Michael Kors. Amanda Seyfried for Vogue with the photo, Mario Testino. and coach. Jamie Hawksworth for Mumu. And that's it. Back to 105.5 The Beats. $95.7 Tampa Bay. So yeah, that's how they're sounding in Tampa Bay right now. So we're back with the buzz and straws and stripes. Who got it? Neither. Best buds. So makeup, Lauren Parsons, and set design, David White. Crimson Tide. Neither. This Land Is Your Land. The shirt dress, Ralph Lauren collection. Who Loves the Sun? The dress, Real Wayne. Piece of My Heart. Neither. Over the Hills and Far Away. Neither in that one either. 8 Miles High. Neither. Good Morning Sunshine. Neither. Tea Party. So we're going to go with neither. Healthy Family Dinners. So they all look kind of the same. Lines across it, like it's all grilled. But who got it? So if this one down here stood out to you, awesome. Thai or Thay green curry shrimp. And under $10 tech gifts. So the Scott E-Vest travel vest for men. So if you're wondering which one that was, here it is. Beachy Essentials. So we have Jessica Simpson collection, H&M, Jessica Simpson, Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Jessica Simpson collection, Lauren, Ralph Lauren, Jessica Simpson collection, and H&M for those beachy essentials. So let's get the look. Which are you? For either one of these, this one, and this one, or that one and not that one. Awesome. Here you got Nicole by Offie Nail Decor. Here you got YSL Couture Mono Eyeshadow. And here you got Milani Rose Powder Blush. Now let's dive in. So I'm going for the Block Party and Nicole because it got it. And that is our buzz. And we're going to go back to Tampa Bay. So we're at our Femme Fabulous with Ravels, and we have been addressing an artist that, you know, I mentioned. I didn't really buy the albums because a lot of artists that it was like I was feeling I didn't buy it. But that still didn't stop like your support, you know, the support of it. And one was Sade or Sade. And so we've been kind of doing some of those and Femme Fabulous with Ravels. And we're going to continue. And this kind of came up, you know, with regards to Free, just generally speaking, you know, in New York. So I'm wondering if out of all of her songs or out of all these songs, if this is one that kind of means something that's kind of like the favorite, the first, if you had to pick, you know, one. But for whatever reason, this, you know, there's a kind of relevancy with this one, you know, and I just kind of forwarded to Goodwill, you know, because where else would it be but Goodwill? So here is Femme Fabulous with Ravels. There is a woman in Somalia, scraping for pearls on the roadside. There's a force stronger than nature, keeps her will alive. This is how she's dying. She's dying to survive. Don't know what she's made of. I would like to be that brave. She cries to the heaven above. There is a stone in my heart. She lives a life she didn't choose. And it hurts like brand new shoes. Hurts like brand new shoes. There is a woman in Somalia. The sun gives her no mercy. The same sky we lay under burns her to the bone. Longest afternoon shadow. It's gonna take her to get home. Each ring carefully wrapped up, pearls for her little girl. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. She cried to the heaven above. There is a stone in my heart. She lives in a world she didn't choose. And it hurts like brand new shoes. Brand new shoes. Always hope that you remember. We never really learn the meaning of it all. What we have is strong and tender, so hold on. In the middle of the madness, when the time is running out, you're left alone. All I want is you to know that it's strong still. Can't pull us apart. Nothing can come between us. Nothing can pull us apart. Can come between us. Always. Always hope that you remember what we have is strong and tender in the middle of the madness. Hold on. Though it truly is a good thing, and I always wanted you to know there is always this and this is everlasting. Hold on. So faith is about trust. Yeah, it's about faith. It's about trust. Come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us. Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us. Come, can stand, can fall us apart. And come, can stand, can fall us apart. Having placed into all mankind understanding and peace of mind. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. Show all the world how to get along. Peace will enter when hate is gone. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. I lay awake nights, ponder world troubles. My answer's always the same. That in the last day, when there's you all They will put the world in a flame. Oh, what a shame. Just because I'm in misery. I'm not begging for no sympathy. But if it's not asking too much, just send me someone to love. Heaven, please send to all mankind understanding and peace of mind. But if it's not asking too much, please send me someone to love. So that was our Femme Fabulous with Ravels. So if you liked and enjoyed what we've been doing with Taylor Sade in our Femme Fabulous with Ravels, just because I stay within my segment, regardless of who the artist is. So Femme Fabulous with Ravels. So now we're thinking that we're gonna have available a version. I don't know how complete. I was thinking a complete version with some of the ones that we've done on the Late Show BT and some other ones that really kind of like speak to me. That I was like feeling, during that time. When it comes to when referring to speak to me, that feeling, that it'll be available on. If you don't know, I think I mentioned it before that we've well, we have a YouTube contribution with regards to Captain Morning. And where else would it be but YouTube? So that will be available. Not sure how complete it's going to be or how much we're going to put on there, but it's it's relative to what to the L word and our Shane that we have with the L word, our Shane McCutcheon. So because of that, we're going to include on our YouTube contribution. With our YouTube contribution there, so I guess you can look to having that. That should probably be available for, let's say, the 22nd. So before that, so anytime after the 22nd, if you're able to find our YouTube contribution for Captain Morning, then you would find that Femme Fabulous with Rivals contribution as well. So we're at our comeback, our LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby song. But before we do that, let's go back to Tampa Bay.
She's sick of that song on how it's so long.
All right, so our LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby song. Uh-huh. 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 I can't explain it. You know, it's that moment. It's just that moment. Can't explain it. Understand you want canaries on your hand, masterpiece, really go tricolor band, cute wedding picture sitting on the nightstand. You don't want to make it happen unless it's the right. I know you won't touch me unless you trust me. You kiss me and hug me, but you still won't touch me. I'm kissing on your neck real tender, gentle as can be, but you still won't surrender. Let me kiss your eyes. Let the smell of the incense enhance the vibe and pull back to stare at your eyes, sitting there quiet like I'm hypnotized. We kiss a little more, laugh and smile, might even share a lollipop. You know my style. Kick those Charles Davis off, relax for a while. Let's pretend that we're walking down the aisle. I can't explain it. Straight up, you beautiful B. I don't think you understand what you're doing to me on the couch with your legs crossed, watching TV, you hanging off the tip of your foot. Me, understand for real. I'm already still. You go to the bathroom for a second. I understand, baby. I know what you're checking. That's when you come back and walk to me slow. That's when you change up and let it all go. I'm kissing nice and slow. I love to take my time. Love to give you a show. Get the warm chocolate syrup to travel below. Use my ears like handlebars. Take control. Ain't no sense in staying calm and playing the role, baby. Relax. Let me tell. My turn to get rocked. Lifted out my socks with sound effects and whatnot. A little perfume above the right spot. Just a touch, never too much. I like it. Touch. Two of my favorite numbers, you know what I mean. Add them up and they equal 15. You the six. I needed you like a fix. I can see it in my mind. I knew it was gonna click. I pick up the pace. You feel the stubble from my on your face. I look at your lips and take a taste. Switch it up. I got my hands on your waist. We wildin' out. We all over the place. I'm holding on with a strong embrace. You holding on and trying to keep the faith. Together we blast to outer space. I can't explain it. So that's our LL Cool J Hasta La Vista Baby song. And of course, before we go to our Outofnetwork spotlight, we're gonna head back to Tampa Bay. So we're back with the Outofnetwork spotlight. Bernhardt Furniture Company Incorporated was established in 1889 in Lenore, NC by John Matthias Bernhardt. We are among the country's largest family-owned furniture companies and a leading diversified global furniture manufacturer. The year 2014 marked the 125th anniversary of Bernhardt Furniture. For Bernhardt, this milestone was not only a time to celebrate, but also a time to reaffirm the values that have enabled the company to endure. Foremost among those values, creating quality furniture and a deep commitment to people and relationships. Unique by today's standards, Bernhardt remains a family-owned business that is dedicated to the welfare of the community that's been its home since 1889. Visit the Bernhardt 125 Years website to read some very inspiring stories of giving that highlight several of its employees and their personal commitments to helping those in need. Now led by the fourth generation, Bernhardt remains deeply committed to the values upon which we were founded: high business standards, the artistry of furniture making, the generations of artisans who form the bedrock of our company, and the welfare of our local community. Our out of network spotlight is Bernhardt. So where are we now? And we're viewing Logo RuPaul's Drag Race season 5. So it is the in Academy edition, and it is focusing on the parental aspect, which is also tying in because we are doing the Drake scene with BT Raw after the show. So that's all of this relative, and the role of um, that parenting role, um, especially when it comes to the arts. In the Late Late Show with BT, basically. But and we also posted on our Facebook that like it kind of dawned on me, because we viewed season 6. We did that first, just let's get that one out of the way, right? And then we viewed season 4, which was the children, and now season 5. And so all this vibing about character and having that character that is appropriate when it comes to the community that the Late Late Show BT has, to women, and just community in general. And because of that, we feel as though we can support RuPaul Charles as director of admissions for the Academy. So that's who we support for director of admissions for the Academy, RuPaul Charles. So it would be awesome if he accepts. But that's what we have. And we're gonna transfer over to get ready for that. And I guess another thing to say, just because I guess it would be kind of understandable to say, oh well, that's his focus and that's what he kind of built his career on, then wouldn't that all that you be about transgenders and drag queens? But when we accept people from character for the character that they have, then that's how we accept them. And whether they have presented their portfolio this way, they still have been accepted and selected and chosen, and from the character that they displayed for whichever portfolio, however they presented it, and however it came out, however it was there for them, in ours. And we feel as though it's a non-competitive position. So Of course, if someone has just been doing this, then of course that's going to mean that if that role involves them accepting other people, then I guess that would be a challenge. But because we believe in your character, we don't anticipate that that's going to be a problem. So it is a non-competitive position. So that's what that means. I've just learned that, even though there's application processes and equal opportunity employment, um, I've also learned that when it comes to business, that you can't ignore when specific people have been selected for certain things, especially when it's tied into security and united. And we think about it like that, then that's um, you don't want to be charged with being a threat to society, a threat to, national security if this particular person is selected for this with national security. So, when it's there and that's the situation, then, it's not in ours to be ignorant to that. So we're going to transfer over and begin our viewing.
RuPaul's Drag Race. You'll be creating kids-stir television shows. I really thought you salad. I like a cheesy salad. Vivian, if you could bring your energy up to meet Roxy. Get lost. It was pure hell. You, Alyssa. Coco is always the victim. You committed the #1 crime before you. Detox. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Coco Montrese, Shantae Eustace, Monica, sashay away. On take out Beverly Hills. We're back in the workroom, and Monica got sent home. Yeah, but that I heard what you do. I would have been incredibly sad if Coco would have left. I mean, she is my most closest friend here. I'm not going to be a yin yang without my yin. So what was it like, girl? It taught me a big lesson that, in this competition, you have to focus and concentrate on what you're doing. Right. I haven't been focused. And the whole competition of this has been a distraction for me. I've got to shake this off and move on. Vivian, were you scared? Because when you turned around, Vivian's face was like, I wanted to fucking throw up. Are you kidding me? I thought I was going to pull a Willem. I was so fucking scared. You don't even know. Vivian's critique was basically that she played little and I overshadowed her in our scene. She knows that she didn't shine last week, so she's got to shine this week and pull through. At first, we were working really well together, and our script was really good. But once you get there, at this point, I'm pissed. I really felt like Roxy overpowered me. I think that she's an attention whore. Oh my God! I personally think that she's annoying. I'm going to be honest. I'd like to see Roxy go home. The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race receives a sickening supply of Color Evolution cosmetics, a luxury trip courtesy of Al and Chuck Travel, headline Logo's Drag Race tour featuring absolute vodka, cocktails perfected, and a cash prize of $100,000 with extra special guest judges Shaping Sounds Travis Wall and Chaz Bono. Another week. It's a new week, and I'm very excited to find out what our new challenge is because I have to prove that I deserve to be here. Girl, hey girls, so you think you can dance? Because America's Next Drag Superstar needs to be one singular sensation. Girl, once you go Black Swan, you never go back. What's happening? For today's mini challenge, I want to turn back time and find out who are the best dancers at RuPaul's Drag Race. It is time to bust some classic moves with a good old-fashioned Soul Train dance-off. Ready, set, wig out! This is gonna be too much fish for your nerves. Ooh, y'all don't want it. All right, DJ, hit it. Go, my treat. Yeah. Finish up. Stop. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, Jody. Hey. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Alaska. Ooh, you're a stone gas, honey. I'm featuring the flailing chicken. Not really a funky chicken. It's more like a chicken that smells funky. Roxy Andrews. Honey, get it, girl. Yeah. That's right. Show them what you are working with. Honey dances like a white chick. Ow. That was interesting. That's right. Oh. She's a super freak. Vivian, her name. Go Bill. Hey, that's right. Amy Winters. Make that money. I mean, it doesn't have one stitch of rhythm in that body. This is not for you. Jinx, Monsoon. Oh, my sir. Hey, go. Get girl. No parking on the dance floor. Alyssa Edwards. Yeah, shake your groove, thing. Get it? Woo! Yeah, turn it up. Woo, you giving those Andrew Christian onions a workout. Wow. Look at those matching outfits. All right, ladies. The late, great Don Cornelius would be proud. But two of you really brought the funk. The winners are Jinx Monsoon and Coco Montree. All right, ladies, for this week's main challenge, you'll be debuting an original American drag ballet. It's called No Rupologies. Oh my God. And it tracks the highs and lows of my illustrious career. Think of it as the Black Swan Lake. I gotta be black.
Hallelujah. Thank the Ru gods for sending a challenge my way that I can excel in. This is what I do. I'm a dancer.
Now, Jinx and Coco, you won the mini challenge, so you're team captains. All right, Coco, you pick first.
I live forever.
the fuck? Well, well, well. I would have never expected that.
I'm not no dummy, y'all. Alyssa is the best dancer, and she's gonna be on my team.
Hi, Jinx. You go next.
Detox. Vanessa. Honey Mahogany.
Oh.
Aluska.
Oh, wow. Hi, Coco.
God, Jade is never gonna forgive me for this. Roxy Andrews. In the back of my mind, I kind of felt that I would be one of the first people that she would choose. Kind of was like a slap to my face because we have been so close.
All right, now Vivian and Jade remain. Jinx, who do you pick?
Jade Jolie.
Jade Jolie goes to Jinx's team, which leaves Vivian Benet to Coco's team.
Great. I find myself again in a team with a bunch of loudmouths.
Now remember, this week, actions speak louder than words. Gentlemen, start your engines and may the best woman win.
All right. I would like to read through the script before we assign any parts. I feel a ton of pressure being team captain, but I kind of built myself up last week, and I don't want to take a step backwards. All right, I'm thinking Young Rue and Diana Ross. Then we have Lady Bunny and Gender Fuck Drag Rue.
Yay.
Does everyone feel good about this?
I feel awesome.
Okay.
I've worked with Lady Bunny before. I've made a couple costumes for her, and I've gotten to know her pretty well.
Rue's mom, you're going to be the comic relief right from the get-go.
I'm the first impression in this ballet, and I can't dance.
Have you had any formal dance training? Can you crump dance, though?
No, what is that?
You know, I know you can do that.
That's my only dance move. It's gonna be a problem. Coming up, we'll make you be.
But we can't make her outshine Rue, though, right?
Trust me, she ain't gonna outshine me. Oh. Fuck.
Today, our main challenge is No RuPaulologies, the ballet, which is the story of RuPaul's life. I picked Alyssa for my team. This could go really, really good, or this could go way south. In the first scene, there's a good Rue and a bad Rue, so there are two Rues. I think it will be good if we take the good Rue and the bad Rue. Rue versus Rue. Oh, I see where this is going. Scene 3 is all my legendary children, Rue and America's Next Drag. You gonna do Rue?
I guess.
Yeah.
That's fine. I think Vivian should be America's Next Drag Superstar.
Okay, that's fine. Once again, I'm in a team with Roxy Andrews. I don't like being paired with her. I just don't. I don't like her energy. We'll put big earrings on jewels, and just the dread, the shoes, and we'll make it big. But we can't make her outshine Rue, though, right?
Trust me, she ain't gonna outshine me.
Oh.
I guess if you get the Vivian Benet, then I guess now I get the conflict with Roxy.
Waiting for it to blow.
That's not, Michael Feliciano. It's just like Roxy.
Is everything beautiful at the drag ballet?
Yeah. I don't believe you.
Jeez. Who have you assigned the roles to?
Well, we have Ivy as the Lady Bunny. We have Alaska as Mama Ernestine.
I'm your mama. Yes, you are.
And we have Jade as Little Rue. I am playing Gender Fuck 21.
But it is Roxy Andrews. That makes a
And
big
who
difference.
is playing 60's Diana Ross?
That would be Miss Lanesha here.
Are you familiar with Diana Ross and the Supremes? I really don't know. All right. Now, Ivy, you have history with Lady Bunny.
I do.
I've always wanted to know. I know you make costumes for her. What is Lady Bunny's real waist size?
She's a 28.
You mean her thigh is 28? Now,
Ernestine is Alaska. Where are you drawing inspiration?
Well, in the voiceover, it's going to say that she had a mouth like a sailor.
Yes, she did. Her favorite saying was, "You pussy mouth motherfucker."
I'm going to attempt to convey with my flailing limbs Ernestine's strictness for strength and a face that's like this.
All right, kids, I'm going to let you get back to rehearsal. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hey, Team Coco. How you doing? Now, which RuPaul are you playing?
I am the good Ru, and Alyssa's the bad Ru.
Now, is this a case of life imitating art?
Yeah.
How'd that come about? I was pretty gobsmacked when you chose Alyssa. I thought that you guys had a little thing.
Well, this is a competition, and like I said, I'm playing to win.
Now, who's playing 90s supermodel, Ru?
Me.
The Glamazon. I love it. And you're working with 90s Diana Ross. Have you ever done Diana Ross before? Have you ever?
I've been asked, and I actually haven't. I wasn't able to the one time they asked me to do it. So.
Yeah. Now, Roxy, you are today's RuPaul, and you're working with America's Next Drag Superstars, which would be Vivian Panay.
She's just playing her for this skit. She's not America's Next Drag Superstar.
Right. Now, Vivian, you have been criticized for playing it safe, playing it small.
Yes.
How are you going to overcome that?
I again have a lot of big personalities in my group.
They do.
After last week, I just have to fuck it, just be myself. If people don't like it, they don't like it. Vivian has to step it up.
Break a leg.
I mean, Ru gave her a warning last week. I don't think he'll give her another one.
Gather round, my sugar plum fairies. Now, in a moment, you'll be working with two red-hot choreographers. Shaping Sound, Travis Wall, and Nick Lazzarini. And tomorrow on the main stage, you'll be making your dance debut in front of Travis and our other extra special guest judge, Chaz Bono.
I live for Chaz Bono. Chaz Bono came out of Cher's vagina.
And Après Ballet, come dressed in your most divalicious outfit. Ladies, this production of No Rubologies could change the face of contemporary dance forever. So don't fuck it up.
Okay. Wow. We don't have to do that, do we? Hi. I'm Travis. I'm Nick. Both the choreographers are very dreamy. And we're in solitary confinement right now, and all the girls, they're like cats in heat, to be quite honest. We kind of want to see what we're working with here, so you could one at a time show me your best move. So I have a little bit of this in me. Oh, okay. Or this. And these. Oh, we love a split. Wow, fletchies are very big. Oh, Black Swan. Fuck. This one, dun 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 dun. Macarena. So you're gonna stick your legs out and you're gonna go jump that way. Jump off the right foot. Right foot. Almost. And shut her out and bind her and kiss her. A little bit more greater. You remember you're playing Diana Ross.
I'm playing the role of Diana Ross, and I know to do it.
You know who Diana Ross is? Linea's just going to bomb at this. Alright, take your right foot forward, and you're going to jump right, left, right, back, 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 back. That's tricky. Nick and Travis, they were like shooting this choreography at me super fast. I'm just trying to remember it, but it was so overwhelming. This one's really important for timing, so you guys have a lot of work to do. If we miss a beat, it throws off the whole rest of the piece. It's going to be a nightmare if we can't get this perfect.
Coming up.
And jump, go. They're like hesitant. They're just not willing to trust each other.
And it kind of sucks. Watching her was so uncomfortable.
Fuck my life! Stretch and extend all the way over. Stretch that side. Today's main challenge is we have to tell RuPaul's story through the art of dance. This is a very important challenge to me because I own and operate a dance studio. Good. And straighten. And fingers crossed that everything just falls into place. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second. 5. Down. 7. Up. 8. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The looks on their faces were like, uh-oh.
Oh, that's a real fancy, girls. I about shit my pants.
Bye, kids. Bye, guys.
Psych. And it worked. Hi. How are you guys?
Good. How are you?
Are you guys ready to dance today?
Sure.
All right. So let's start with scene number 1.
Ooh, good root, evil root. This one's gonna be good.
After not speaking to Coco for 2 years, and then blow up last week, and then being picked for his team today, hoping that our chemistry can be there, and we can really deliver. I think you should definitely do it. This is about trusting each other. Can you just take her around this way and turn me and go like that way? Side and jump, go. Jump. And then like, owie. Wait. I feel like they're like hesitant because they're just not willing to trust each other yet. They definitely have the most work cut out for them. You run around her, you grab her by the throat, and then you just let her go. Go around, and then grab her by the throat. Shoot, grab. Boom, shake. It feels so good. Grab her hands. So you do the 60s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass it in. Right, left, right, pass it in.
Travis decides to give us some choreography that's actually a little complicated.
Go. Down, left, but you're recording wrong. It's just 6 steps, so as much as you can, try to retain the choreography just a little faster.
Okay. I mean, it kind of sucks. Watching her was so uncomfortable.
Fuck my life. Next.
What do you want? Like,
Wow.
that's what I do.
Roxy wants all the eyes on her, and I'm really waiting for the moment where she kind of messes up, even though she's still in my group. Cue music. Jump. Turn around and jump. Go around. Turn. All right, cool. Thank you. It's Roxy and Vivian, they're probably the weakest dancers in that group. So to have them at the end makes me a little bit nervous. Remember, this is about Ru's life. Don't fuck it up.
Darling. So tonight, the first time we have a major performance right on stage in front of RuPaul and the judges.
Show me one of your steps. Alaska, I'm waiting to see.
It's like this. It goes. That's beautiful. We're all shitting our pants a little bit, or a lot in my case.
You know, when I came back from college, my parents actually found a picture of me in drag. Like, that's how they found out. They basically sent me out of the country because they were like, you need to get away from your negative influences.
Oh my
And
God.
like, they sent me to Africa, yeah. I think being a gay person, we go through things that I think enable us to grow in a way that straight people don't get to have that experience. I just wish my dad would have been a little bit more supportive of the whole dancing. When you do something that makes you so happy and other people try to take your happiness, it's sad. We just didn't have that father-son relationship. It was very hard for him to understand me. I found myself getting lost in music, and that's when it inspired me to become a choreographer.
I think everything that we've all gone through has made us.
Oh, every road. And for me to give back what was given to me, the gift of dance and art, it's my world.
I feel really bad about Jade not picking her right away.
She just won't let me like I wasn't here.
She's really funny with me right now.
I gotta talk to Jade.
I've been trying to talk to you all day, and you've just been avoiding me.
Girl, I'm just focused on my challenge and being here, just like you're focused on being here. My feelings were hurt that Coco didn't pick me. Maybe she thought that I wasn't a strong enough player as the other girls. I'm very happy that you picked the team that you wanted, and I'm very happy with the team that I got, so everything works out. Being in the bottom two every week just seems to work out for me.
Oh, God, I don't need this today. I need to get ready. Alyssa is most known for her faces that she makes in the mirror.
The weird faces. That's my favorite part.
Playing the ugliest face game.
Yeah.
So that's what you do on the runway, Alyssa? Just pull it all in. Welcome to the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race. Michelle Visage, may I have this dance?
For the rest of your life.
Santino Rice, how about some dirty dancing?
Nobody puts Baby Rue in a corner.
Ever! And now a man with all the right moves. Travis Wall, how'd my dolls do?
They were absolutely fabulous this week.
Jazz Bono, welcome!
Thank you, Rue.
Tonight we are dancing with the drag stars.
And we're gonna stop it there and transition to close. So that's our BT Views, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 5. So I find this season to be very interesting because of, it being focused on the parents, and then the whole element with regards to character that was kind of put in there with Alaska. And, if you caught season 4, our view and Sharon Needles was in there, and then this situation. So that whole just coming within who Alaska is with regards to, what we have, and especially how that relates to Jinx Monsoon, and that connection between who Alaska is and why there's a Jinx Monsoon is, I guess, even just knowing that it makes watching it, even more better, because you can kind of, you're not just like blindly watching it. You got that is what was being built, and and it wasn't just about those watching it. It was about the people that were participating in it as well. So it seemed like it was also the community came together to kind of address what needed to be addressed at that particular time with Alaska and Sharon Needles. And how they did that was with the Jinx Monsoon. So I guess that's like one thing that I like about this season. And to reiterate, we are putting out there a non-competitive position for RuPaul Charles when it comes to the Academy. And a lot of the couples, I guess I can vibe about this now, because I mentioned before that, it was about being you, and when you kept showing up here, here, and here, then this is who you kept showing up with. This is who you kept showing up for. This was the compliment. It was this compliment. It was this compatible. It was you, and it wasn't identity theft. It wasn't identity fraud. It wasn't oops. It wasn't I didn't know. It was you. And so some things, in addition to being couples, in addition to the relationship, there are some other things that are put there that's relative to business. Another thing I've kind of learned, which now it just seems like it's kind of hard to, it's like it's hard to like be out there and be public because the ones that's here and that's, kind of, I don't want to say put on my plate, but that's here, there had to have been a purpose, and it couldn't be a purpose that was manipulated or made. It had to be, with character, with truth and genuity and honesty and innocence. And that's how, you know, these public, people come to contribute to what we have with United. So, because of that, there are other things associated with it. There are other business responsibilities associated with it. With not all of them, like I'm still organizing like who, was put here like for this and who got this and who got that. And so that's still working itself out. Like Honey Mahogany and Jeets Monsoon, like Pharrell Williams and Lauren Marsh, there's still other things like, and, then, it's like, oh, well, I thought this was enough. But it's like, they still want, it just feel like it's still like, Pharrell Williams, let's just address Pharrell Williams. So, but all that to just say that it's not, it just doesn't seem like it's like arbitrary or it's just like there's a reason and a purpose that why some people are heavily are supported with the public. When you think about it, if the primary connector is United, then you start to think, well, then what is that United purpose? So yeah, there are some things here that are connected to certain people, to some of the couples, but not all of them. And another thing, it's like, it just seems like in this community, in this life, you can't just pick who you want. You can't just pick who you like. You can't just pick this person that worked on this project, or, you went here with this person. Like it just seemed like it doesn't work like that. It just like specific people put out for specific things, and that is how, like it really is about being chosen for, contributing certain things. Like I guess if something was put there, then that is where it was put, and that is how it really is about that. Like for instance, and then we have the situation with Jennifer Lawrence and Rihanna, and I've been vocal about how I feel about Rihanna, with regards to Chris Brown, but it's like, it's here, and what do you do when it's like a couple, and this is what we're giving to you? Like, you don't want to withhold because it's your responsibility to, that's your responsibility. If it's a public responsibility of yours, and it's a public responsibility. And You don't want to withhold that, just because you don't like something. But it's like a couple. It's like you like half of, I like Jennifer Lawrence is like all right, but then Rihanna in it, and I'm like, it's like 50, and what is that? What is that? If it's a couple, you're supposed to accept both of them, because it's a couple. It's in one. You can't just like half. I just want half, and let me just call you up. Let me just work with you. It's a couple. It's together, and it's like those type of things that's kind of put here. That's like, it's not like I'm going through this too. It's not just like, oh, these couples put here to challenge, like, okay, well, this person was in porn, like, Candace Jackson and Candace Swainpool. It's not just these ones going through it to kind of like address certain attitudes about certain things, like, because how is that, when you get a Tanya Bolden and to who you are as a Candace Swainpool, then your whole attitude about her in pornography will be just totally different. You'll get it. You wouldn't, so it's not just them that's having to challenge their attitudes and misperceptions about certain things that were put in theirs. It's uh, it's even if it's a situation where I thought about doing that, but I don't. I just like put on a bathing suit and show my boobs, but I won't like do all that. But you know, but this person did. But this person put here for you, then what does that mean to this person? Like understand this is you. Understand what that person was going through by you, what the feelings that you thought about it. This is you. So what do you think was that person's true feelings? Whether that was the same feelings that that person was going through. So understand it from that perspective. So, it's not just, them that are going through it and having to address whatever it is with, whether it's racism, whether it's sexuality that they had to grow out of, whether it's, again, racism, or there's attitudes about body image, whether it's attitudes about class, structure, money, gender, sex, whatever it is that they had to come out of for who they are, I'm experiencing it too, because, they put here in mind Rihanna and Jennifer Lawrence, so, but it becomes clear. It's like, okay, well, is there another one out here? Maybe I could go with Fergie. Maybe Fergie goes with Jennifer Lawrence. Well, Fergie doesn't go with Jennifer Lawrence. Maybe Melanie Fiona. No. And then then it's like, it's kind of like RuPaul, where it's non-competitive, where it is clear this one is for this one, whether you like it or not. That's what it is. So it's, but I get the whole situation. It's just, I'm just saying that to just, communicate that it's still, it's a process for everyone. Who would I be if I withheld because, because I didn't like Rihanna, like who would I be if I was like withheld from her, or try to take away from her, what was put here, that kind of whatever has her happiness. What if that like a change her attitude and my whole attitude about her, just by not withholding because of something I don't agree with. So that's the type of maturity that you're supposed to have when it comes with security and law. Separating like whatever when it's something is clearly like when it is this and that. So that's who we feel we attract because that's who we are in character. So this has been a late show, BT. Bye.
It's all cool. Still like hotels, but I think that'll change. Still like hotels in my newfound fame. Promise I can stay good. I'm bitter, but I'm fighting for the crowd. I'm little, but I'm coming for you. I'm little, but I'm coming for the title held by everyone who's out. All working, no play, never made me lose it. All business all day keeps me on the road. All working, no play keeps me on the new shit. Yeah. All working, no play, let me count the bruises. All business all day keeps me on the road. All working, no play, only on that new shit. Yeah. Only bad people live to see. They make this same stuff.